Today we're talking about the new Brazilian Netflix series, Invisible City. So let's get started. Welcome, movie watchers. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. If you guys love to watch movies like I do, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that notification for more up and coming videos. While investigating a murder, a detective is drawn into a battle between the visible world and an underground realm inhabited by magical creatures. This is a 7-episode series from Brazil that focuses on these magical creatures, these characters from folklore that people may have heard of before. It takes these characters and gives them a more modern update, kind of changes some of their names and gives them a completely new look to the mainstream audience. The series focuses around Eric, who lost his wife in the first episode. She is caught in a fire that she's trying to protect her daughter from, and so he's trying to investigate his wife's death because there is a lot surrounding everything that is going on. Things start to become a little strange for him. He starts to see the same characters appear in different scenarios. A pink dolphin appears on a beach, so things start to be a little bit odd for him, and he comes across a wide variety of different creatures. We have Isaac, a prankster nymph who takes on a form of a one-legged boy wearing a red cap. There is a mermaid. There is also a shape-shifting warthog spirit guardian. They take on the disguise of a singer or a bouncer, more kind of mainstream, and they try to keep their identity secret, but their identity is starting to be revealed, and there's a lot that goes on with Eric and his daughter as well. What I like most about this series is that it definitely plays up on the mystery of these mythical creatures. When you think of mythical creatures, there's a big mystery behind them, and you're wondering what's real and what is not real, and everything's like kept a secret. And that's what goes on with these 7 episodes and the creatures that we do come across throughout the series. It's very mysterious. They're trying to hide their identity, and when people do discover their identity, they're supposed to keep it a secret. Like this prankster who wants his one leg after Luna has it in her possession. Everything is supposed to just be very secretive, and we do get that a lot within the series. But I wish, though, we would get a little more of their abilities. Like this prankster is able to turn into a whirlwind, and we see often this bouncer who can turn into the warthog, but we get very limited moments of them and their abilities, and I think it's very unique, and there's a wide variety of cool things that these characters can do. Like towards the end of the series, we discover this man who is in a wheelchair but who's able to turn into fire, and a lot of these characters are hiding their abilities and for personal reasons, and we do get some backstory for some of these characters, some emotional moments to figure out why they are hiding who they are, and the reason that they've stopped using some of their abilities. I did appreciate some of the deeper moments into discovering who some of these characters are and the reason why they act the way they do and why that they are hiding among humans, and how they are now being brought to this scenario involving Eric and him trying to discover what's going on with his wife, and now with Luna, the daughter, and everything surrounding her, because there is a big mystery surrounding that, and it really builds up towards the end of the series, and it ends on a pretty good cliffhanger that leaves me excited to see a second season. But the progression of Eric and his investigation with his wife and discovering certain things and questioning people around Brazil, the progression of their story and with his daughter and these creatures, and it really builds on top of each other to a really cinematic ending of the series. The series is filmed very well. I like how it looks. Each episode is fairly short, so it's a pretty quick watch. There's only 7 episodes, and each episode is roughly about 30 minutes, but it manages to, show these characters and have some emotional moments for them, especially towards the end of the series, and really understand who they are on a more personal level rather than showing off their abilities, which I would have liked to explore a little more throughout the series. But if we do get a second season, maybe they can explore a little more of that, because the way that it does end, there's still much more of a mystery in play. I would like to see some of these characters be explored just a little more in the second season. But nonetheless, I think Invisible City was a cool idea, taking these mythical creatures, these folklores that people may have heard of before, and giving them a more modern touch to it, and bringing them out in the world and having them be part of something much bigger, while also having the story of this man who's investigating his wife's death, while also having the story of this young girl and her having a bigger role at the end of the series. So Invisible City, definitely check it out. It's a pretty fun series. I like some of the characters in here. I think Isaac the prankster is one of my favorite characters in here. And I also like the bouncer, who is the warthog. So there is some pretty likable characters throughout the series. I'm going to go ahead and give Invisible City a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for Invisible City. Have you guys seen it on Netflix? What do you think? But let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming videos. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.